Okay, so this is the week 3 written work. If f of x is equal to, and I have a function, a rational function with x minus 9 in the numerator, and in the denominator there's a square root of x, and then a minus 3. The minus 3 is outside the square root. And I have to use a t-table to find the limit, and then right here is this interpreting what we have learned in this math class as x approaches 9 from the left. Right there. Okay? So, in terms of that idea, I mean, if you even just think about the real line, I have 9, 8, 10. Going from the left is coming in from this direction. So I want to pick values that move closer and closer to 9. So I'll do that over here. So I'll pick, let's start with 8.7, 8.8, 8.9, 8.99, and 8.999. Okay, just a few values. Now I want to plug one of these in so you kind of see how it works. Sometimes it's hard for people to get the right values out of this function, and then the t-table is kind of useless. So I want to plug in x minus 9 to the square root of x minus 3. You need to insert for your calculator these parentheses here and here so that your calculator knows that that's the whole numerator and then there's a whole denominator. You also need to make sure that this minus 3 is not inside the square root. So let me plug in 8.7 minus 9 and the square root of 8.7 minus 3. In the numerator, I should get negative 0.3 when I do that. And then in the denominator, I'll get the square root of 8.7 and minus 3, and I get negative 0.0504237592. Now again, you need to make sure you're not rounding too early here. That leads to faulty results. So if there's any way to put this in one line in your calculator, that's usually the best. And I get 5.95 out of this when I round to 2 decimal places. Okay, so let me I put in the rest of these into my calculator, and out of 8.8 I got 5.97, 5.98, 5.998, and 5.9998. Okay, so we did this part, this yellow part, we did over here as x approaches 9 from the left side. And then the limit comes from what's happening here in terms of outputs. So these numbers are getting closer and closer to the number 6. And since that's a finite number, we say that's the limit. So I can write the limit as x approaches 9 from the left of f of x is equal to 6 as the solution. Okay? Please let me know if you have questions.